Hello and welcome to the 1 year anniversary stream. I started the tour of the galaxy 1 year ago today. In today's stream we will be getting to Colonia and selling some of the data, and I will then start on getting the Colonia engineers for Odyssey. Right, so let's have a quick look at the map, show you where we are at the moment and what we've been doing over the last year. The map's just loading. Right, okay, so we set off from Sol 1 year ago today. We travelled to the tip of the spiral arm and to the first carrier in the deep space support array, and we've been following the spiral arms around, visiting all the fleet carriers in the deep space support array on the way. And it only took me about 2.5 months to get to the centre of the galaxy, and it's taken me since then to get all the way from there around the here and up to Beagle Point. Then from Beagle Point we hot-footed it all the way across to this tip over here, and we followed the spiral arm inwards, again visiting all the carriers in the deep space support array. And we are now about 10 jumps from Colonia. So let's get into the game now and we'll have a look. You see here I've put some stats on the screen. So so far I've discovered 48 notable stellar phenomenon. So they are only notable stellar phenomenon that have not been discovered by anybody else. Estimated distance is 630,000 miles. I've discovered 43 Earth-like worlds, 228 plant species. I've scanned 869 plants, excluding all the ones that I lost when I died. I visited 33 of the 42 sectors in the galaxy and 70 of the 91 ships, fleet carriers in the deep space support array. Right, let's plot a route to Colonia. So I've already got the route plotted in. I just logged back in, so I just need to re-establish it. So 12 jumps to go, and let's go.
Frameshift drive charging.
So I do have another ship waiting for me in Colonia. It's a crate Phantom. It's built entirely in Colonia, so it's fully engineered, but it doesn't have A-rated modules on all of the things. So I'll see if there are any improvements I can make to that quickly.
Fuel scoping.
Binary star system. Jump between two white giants.
Temperature critical.
Yes, so we'll get that ship up to spec. We'll put one of the new SRVs in it, the Scorpion. Oh, an interesting system. We have got two binary white dwarf stars. Right, let's have a look, see what that looks like in the system map. Yeah. Right, so lots of big stars, but no planets.
Frameshift drive charging.
Right, let me see if there's any chat coming in.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage. scoping.
10 bodies.
Fuel
in the system.
scoping complete.
Let's see what they are. Right, we are looking for Earth-like ammonia and water worlds, and there are none of those.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one. Engage. Fuel scoping. Fuel scoping
Right, so
complete.
before I dock at Colonia, I will at the Colonia space station. I'll go to the fleet carrier. I think there's a deep space support or a fleet carrier
Frameshift
in
drive
Colonia,
charging.
or at least very nearby. And there's also some clouds, which are probably notable stellar phenomenon in Colonia, which
Three,
I
two,
will go and visit.
one.
I may have visited before. I still haven't found a cloud with lightning in, so I'm hoping one of those in Colonia will have that.
Fuel scoping.
Right, 23 bodies here. That could be some of interest to
Fuel
Colonia.
scoping complete.
Nope, just a few small planets
Frameshift
and a gas
drive
giant.
charging. Four, three, two, one. Engage. Fuel scoping.
I can't remember if I actually looked to see what was in that last system or not.
Fuel scoping complete. Warning, temperature critical.
Nothing there.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one. Engage. Fuel scoping. Fuel scoping complete. Warning, temperature critical.
We have a water world there, so we'll scan the system. Just get away from the star a little bit so that we won't overheat while we're doing it. nothing on those two planets. I haven't found a great deal in this sector of the galaxy, apart from locations I found from the Codex. Found loads of planets again that say they have bark mold, but haven't been able to find any bark mold in this sector. Found a couple of Guardian sites, but I was looking for those, so it's no surprise that I found those. Did discover the Guardian sites don't actually show up when you do a scan of the system. You have to actually go and scan the planets in order to find the Guardian sites.
System scan.
Alright, so that's the one we're going to go and scan. I did find a planetary space station, or a planetary station, with almost full facilities. So I did sell my plant data and exploration data up to that point, but it didn't have the ability for me to sell my Codex data. So I've got at least 2 million to 2.8 million there in Codex data, which I couldn't sell, so I'll be selling that in Colonia, along with all the plants and the planets since then. How am I doing? So in my xenobiology I am, what's that, that's about a third of the way on the last section of it, which is in total is about a quarter, 3/4 to getting it from nothing. So we'll scan this water world. It'll be worth at least 1.9 million, maybe 3 if it was terraformable. Oh, welcome to the stream.
50%.
It's the 1-year anniversary of my tour of the galaxy. I've not found very much on the stream so far, but I'm only 3 or 4 jumps in. And yeah, I imagine most of the stream is not going to be tour of the galaxy type stuff. It will be Colonia engineers, because I am less than 10 jumps now from Colonia. In case you're wondering, it hasn't taken me an entire year just to get to Colonia. I've travelled the full length of 3 of the spiral arms of the galaxy now, so I'm about 3/4 of the way round on the whole tour. But I will be taking a bit of a break at Colonia, get the Colonia engineers, and if I can find some decent friends, I shall probably rank up to elite in mercenary skill as well.
Fuel scoping. Fuel scoping complete.
11 bodies in the system. I wonder if that nebula I'm seeing in front of me is Colonia. I've got a feeling Colonia was in the middle of a nebula.
Frame shift drive charging.
And how many jumps? 5 jumps to go. Eating a bit there. So yeah, so that, yeah, 5 jumps. That's probably about the right size for a nebula 5 jumps away.
Frameshift drive charging.
If that is where Colonia is, but it looks like that's where we're heading. So if you want to put something, any questions in chat, I'll try and answer them.
4,
And also, if you want to learn more about the tour of the galaxy, if you go to the About section
Engage.
on Twitch, there is a link to the galaxy map, which will show you the whole of the galaxy. I updated it last week, I think, so it's mainly up to date. It's only this sector and part of the last sector that's not covered.
Fuel scooping.
Galaxy map. I
System
think there's also a
scan.
link in there to the YouTube site if you
Fuel
want to go
scooping
and
complete.
any of the previous recordings.
Warning. Temperature critical.
Alright, so nothing in this system. Just cool down a little bit and then we'll jump off to the next one.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one. Engage.
Right, so I think there is a fleet carrier in the deep, a deep space support array fleet carrier in Colonia. It's on the map, but and it's looks
Fuel
like
scooping.
it's directly where Colonia is, but it doesn't actually tell me that it's in Colonia.
Fuel scoop
It
disengaged.
should tell me what system it is in. So I will be going and visiting that as well. Right, so there's nothing there.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one.
Yeah, that
Engage.
nebula's getting bigger, so yeah. Again, the clouds I was expecting to see, I think they probably only exist in nebulas, so there's a pretty good chance that they are in Colonia. It's been a long time since I've been to Colonia.
Fuel
Last time I went to
scooping.
Colonia, I went just to pick up blueprints from the engineer, and I got probably about 100 jumps back before I realised that I hadn't
Complete.
bookmarked one of them, and I had to turn around and go back and
Warning. Temperature
pick it up
critical.
again. So that was to get the Horizons engineers, the ship
Warning.
improvements.
Taking heat damage.
We're now going to get the Odyssey engineers, which I don't really need because I don't think any of the engineers in Colonia do anything that the ones back in the bubble don't do. But I'm just going to get them for a sense of completeness. Now we have another water world there, and so we've got quite a lot of planets in this system. So let's scan the system again. Right, so that's an asteroid belt. A lot of big planets here. Gas giant. So yeah, what we're doing now is we're scanning the system, seeing what planets are in this system. So there's the water world, that's the one we will go and scan. That's C5. But we're hoping also to find some planets with life on them. And that will be a feature of biological signals. And this close to Colonia, we may even get some human signals. Is that all the thing? Well, that's all of them around star C. There's another big planet there. And this has some moons. So I've got some more here. I've not seen any biological features or anything yet. Something else there. Got another gas giant. So I've got 2 more to go. Geological signals there. Right, so it looks like the rest.
System scan complete.
Right, so it's only the E4lite world to go and see. Go and scan. Ah, right, okay, I misjudged the distance there, so that's 2. Right, I'm not going to, it's going to take 10-15 minutes to get to that one. So I'm just going to ignore that, and just a single
Frameshift drive
water
charging.
world. I'll ignore that, and we'll continue to Colonia, just 2 more jumps to get there. We can see we are definitely heading towards that nebula.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
So I've been to Colonia several times before. So I first went to Colonia before it was called Colonia. That was when I was grinding on the exploration.
Fuel scooping complete.
On Exploration Elite, and I finally got that at Colonia. Then I went to Colonia on the last tour of the galaxy. And what we've got there, just gas giant. Nothing we're interested in.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, I went back to Colonia to pick up the Horizons engineers.
Warning, hull breach attack, taking internal damage.
when they first came out in Colonia,
Frameshift drive charging.
particularly after a couple of Colonia engineers have blueprints that are not available in the bubble. So yeah, I want to get those.
4, 3,
Which means I'm now
2,
carrying the blueprints to do all
engage.
the normal modifications I do to ships. Some of the specialist weapons I have to go and visit the engineers, but in the most cases I can engineer a ship myself without having to visit anybody. Right, so
Fuel scooping.
we are in Colonia now.
Fuel scooping complete.
Let's see if that did. Oh, we've got loads of fleet carriers in the system. So I'm looking for one that is called DSS, The Late Show. So it's full of them. Right, as it's in the deep space support array, it should be here permanently. Therefore, you'd expect it to be in one of the ones near a planet. Oh, hundreds of them. Right, well, I didn't see the one I was looking for on there. Right, I wonder if we can pick it up from the... Right, I can't see... Right, so I can't find the fleet carrier there. Right, let's go. I said I was going to go to some of the notable stellar phenomenon and look for the clouds. Let's turn the filters on actually for that. Let's hide the fleet carriers. Oh, I think that's done the opposite. I think that's only showing the fleet carriers now. It's ain't unexplored, even though I've been here before. Right, let's go to the first notable stellar phenomenon. so I'm actually playing in solo at the moment. I will flip to playing in open as soon as I've solved the data that I'm carrying. I may flip back to solo if the missions I'm doing for the engineers, if they get interfered by other people trying to do the same missions at the same time, but generally I try and play in open. Right, so there are a couple of different types of clouds, according to the codex in Colonia. So if we look at the codex, oh no, that's not it. It's is it under that one? Yeah. So there's these clouds, and these are there's two types which are in Colonia. So I'm hopefully going to go and see one of those, and hopefully one of those will have lightning in them. Yeah, so we're seeing there on that planet that I can see the hotspots, which means I must have scanned it before. So why it was saying they were unidentified. I'm trying to, do you see hotspots if other people have scanned them? I can't remember. I know you see high intensity zones and medium intensity zones, but I don't think you can see the hotspots until you scanned it yourself. Right, so big red cloud. I have seen big red clouds before. Oh, we have some. So again, as expected, there is some life forms in here. It looks like spiky boys. Let's see, looks like there's got green and red ones. No lightning though, so I was hoping for the lightning. If you get close enough to these, you can scan these, and that gives you like codex data to sell. I don't actually remember seeing any this bright green or that bright orange before, so I don't think I've been here before. So yeah, that's giving me a codex discovery. Let's go and scan an orange one now. Right, so that cloud is very thick. There's a whole pile of spiky boys. Oh, this is different. Oh no, it's just no, it is the same, just a different colour. Yeah, you want to keep away from those spikes. There's some little things over there. What are they? can't see, even though we're in quite a bright area of space, they are totally invisible in the cloud. You can only see them with night vision turned on. And quite often you get little things which are like the pods. I don't think the crystals actually produce pods, so... Oh no, these are... I look like mollusks. They are mollusks. Right, are these the mollusks that go squirt when you... Right, let's see. Some of them, when you shine the lights on them, they squirt and shoot off in one direction. I don't think these are them. Right. The lights are making absolutely no difference. Yeah, but it's further away than I thought it was. Bigger. Ah, it is bigger, yeah. Well, that's nice. It's got flickering things on its top. Right, I think I'm going to take a screenshot there. Oh, that's nice. I've not looked at one of these close up before. Right, so I'm going to try and frame it nicely. Right, okay. Print screen, I'll save that. Right, let's head off to Colonia station now. I do think there are... so there's... How many other notable stellar phenomena are there? There's one more there. So there's two more notable stellar phenomena. Both of them are a lot further out. Oh, crash! Right, it's crashed on me. Back to the desktop. Alright, so let me log in again. Right, so it's still booting up. Okay, let's log in back in. Right, I shall stay in solo for now. Oh, not arena. Let's look out the arena. Solo. Right, okay, so looks like we've moved out of the notable stellar phenomenon. Right, we want to go to wherever my ship is. So I should have another ship somewhere here. Right, okay. Got a mega ship there as well. Right, okay, so to Colonia.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
So judging by the number of tweets about Elite Dangerous that are going on at the moment, I think something's happening, possibly to do with the Fargoid War. So this will be the first Coriolis station I have entered for I'm trying to think, since this year. I'm trying to think when I was last near one. It was probably September. No, it would have been October, November last year. I was last in a Coriolis station. I've landed at a megaship and at a station on a planet and loads of fleet carriers.
Docking request denied. Docking request granted. Landing gear deployed.
Yeah, so the first time I came here, I bought a Sidewinder and just left it here as proof that I'd been here. Last time I came, I sold that and upgraded to a Phantom, a Crate Phantom.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Right, let's go to Starport Services. I shall sell all of my data that I can. Not going to be vast amounts of it. Yeah, just got to wait for that data to download before we can sell it. It's always been a little bit slow. Right, there we go. So yeah, I've just got 4 pages. I can't imagine there's going to be anything much exciting in there. Although I have discovered a Nerf-like world, I think, since I last sold the data. So that could have a good payday on it. Yeah, so getting first discovery bonuses on a lot of that as well. Now there is a bug with data. After you've sold a page, it says there's none left, but if you just click the Z button, that will update, and you'll then see that there is data left to sell. So 30 million for a page, that's good going. And normally 20 million is normally a good one, so let's sell that one. Now we should get some extra money for the first discovered. So it's just 4 pages. And sell that page. So yeah, that one was only 10 million. So the last one was 30. So it must have been some good systems in there. And the last page is probably not a full page. Oh. Alright, so yeah, the last page, 4 million. I'll probably leave me with one local one that I can't sell because you have to be at least 20 light years away. Yeah, so I got about 50 million for those, I think. Right, so also right, contacts, and I think it might be search and recovery. I can't remember which one you go to sell the combat bonds. Fleet carrier. Oh, there's a fleet carrier vendor here. Technology broker, black market. Alright, so that's it, 2.9 million of codex discoveries. So sell that. Right, let's repair the ship. Actually, I was going to change the livery on this. I was going to change that to the purple paint job that I have. I've got the iridescent azure one on it at the moment. So I was flying around without a paint job on it for a long time, so I decided to change the paint job every time I get the opportunity, even though I've only got 3 for this ship. Yeah, so we've got the azure one on there, which doesn't look anything as good as it did in Horizons. I've also got the summer one, and I'll go for the purple one. I'm back there. Actually, I think what I'll do is every time I have to repair the paint job, I'll change it. That sounds like a good idea. Right, okay, so that's now fully repaired. Right, let's go and sell the xenobiology data. Hello, welcome to the stream. Let's see, we've got somebody just joined us. I have just arrived at Colonia on the tour of the galaxy. I'll just show you a map to show you what we've been doing with the tour of the galaxy. Oh, sorry, that was right. So yeah. So today is the 1-year anniversary. So I started at Sol. I went to the spiral arm, to the fleet carrier, followed all the spiral arm around to the centre, followed all the fleet carriers on the way. And then I followed it out again, up to Beagle Point, then hot-footed it across to this tip of this spiral arm and followed that in. And we have just got to Colonia, so not far from the centre, so very near to completing the third spiral arm. Although I did do that long stretch there between the two, so it's about 3/4 of the way for the whole tour. I'll go back into the game now. Yeah, so as you saw, I've just sold the exploration data, and I'm now going to sell the Xeno data, and I will then come and change my ship to I have a Crate Phantom here, which I used for the missions to get the Horizons engineers. I will fit that out and use it to get the engineers for Odyssey. Right, so where is astrogenomics? Here we go. Vista Genomics, not astrogenomics.
Vista Genomics. Can I help you?
Oh, that didn't sound very good. Right.
I trust you have biodata you wish to sell.
It's got a very strange voice. I'm not sure why that is. So yes,
I'm
I do have
curious to see
biodata
what
I
you
wish to sell.
brought us.
I also want to work out or find out the price of brain trees, because brain trees is there's a couple of things actually that I haven't got the prices of, so I don't know what they're worth. So I shall look at the data closely when I sell it. Right, so we'll sell it one page, one system at a time, rather than just selling the page. So brain trees, they are 115,900. So it's 115,900. Right, so the tussock has sold loads of those. I'm pretty sure I've sold loads of those too. Let's see the concha. Yep. Osseous fractus, sold those. Yeah, got a price on those. Concha rebus, renibus. Red, yep, got that price. Fungoida, definitely sold those before. Cyan, yeah. Right, okay, right. So I'll sell that system. Should get double my money on most of that because, well, actually some of it may have been scanned before. Right, so that's the first. Right, so Rosen brain trees. So I'm pretty sure I've got a price on Rosen brain trees. Yep. Alright, so it's these Electricia. I don't know how you pronounce that. But I haven't sold those before, so I don't know what they're worth. So that is magenta, and it is quite a lot for those. 339,100. And just put that on a spreadsheet. Oh, my computer's going very slow. I've got anything I can turn off? Right, so brain trees, Rosem. Right, so there's some more in here. Yes, there is. Right, so the blue ones are worth the same. And alanoids. So I'm pretty sure I've got the alanoids all sorted. Yep. Shrubs. Great. Oh, I hadn't got that one sorted. Right. Okay. I've got different prices for these. So and that is the higher one, which is good. Yeah, so for some reason the green ones I've got a much lower price, but the emerald and grey I've got at the 500,000. Okay. Right, so the cactoida. I have got a price for those, but it hasn't been confirmed. More rose and brain trees, right? Yeah, so sell that one. Right, I didn't get any bonuses for those. The green ones, so they are ones I haven't sold before, and they are the same. Right, so I can sell that system. I did get bonuses for that one. Right, what have we got here? Right, so the alanoids. Turquoise. Yeah, I got the price for those, but again, it wasn't confirmed. Just assumed. And spirals, indigo, osseous spirals. Yeah, I've got that confirmed as well. Right, so we can just sell that one. And one more to go. Right, I haven't seen the bark mould. I should have bark mould on it here as well somewhere. Or did I sell that? Did I sell the bark mould? I think I might have sold that actually already. Yeah, so I've got bark mould as a price. Right, so I think right, a cactoida, vermis. Yeah, got that one. Concha rebus white. That wasn't confirmed. I can confirm that. Sulcus mauve. That was a new one. The shrubs, Frutexia. Yeah, that's confirmed already. Osseous discs red, so they were new. I'm not scanned those before, so the osseous discs red. Yeah, they are the same as the rest ones. In most cases, the colours doesn't seem to make any difference to the price, except for that one we've just looked at, and the orange. So it's fungoid. Yeah, so that's been confirmed. Right, so that's the last system to sell, I think. Oh, welcome to the stream. We've got somebody else just joined in. Right, so I have no more data to sell.
Vista thanks you for your contribution.
I'm not sure that's the voice he should have. Let's see what difference that has made to. I'll go back to the ship and have a look in the ship. Yeah, about to change ship now anyway. It does take a while before selling data actually shows up on your. Oh, I've got the purple paint job. First time I've seen that from the outside. Right, okay, so I'm going to log out now and log back in open. We'll just exit that to the menu. I'll log in now in open and I'll switch ships to the other ship. So logging out and back in, I wanted to do that anyway to go into open, but that should also update my xenobiology status so I can see what that is. Right, okay, starport services. And shipyard. Right, so this is the first time I've seen this ship for two or 3 years. Current location, so it's Crate Phantom. There it is. Oh, I don't remember that red paint job. Right, so we'll use that ship. So this is the only ship I have that is not fully A-rated. Well, it's not fully A-rated in the things that I want to be A-rated. It should be fully engineered. But as this ship has only been in Colonia, last time I was here, I didn't have the options to buy A-rated modules for everything. Not sure how many systems there are, or how many stations there are here that do stuff. Again, this last time I was here was before fleet carriers, so there were definitely no fleet carriers here. Right, let's change the livery. Change that. I think I have some Crate Phantom paint jobs. Like I have one there, not sure what it is. Oh, it's the Azure one. I thought I had some Christmas ones, but that may be the Crate Mark II. Right, we'll go with the Azure. Right, right, so that's livery. I also want to go to the outfitting. And we'll refit this for Odyssey stuff. Right, so that means I want to change the weapons. And so I'll store all of those. Can't remember how to do that. Right, so yeah, store module. Oh no, that's two. That is stored modules, right, okay, right. Click on it. Store module, there we go. Come out of it, where's it gone? Yeah, so I'm going to change the weapons to weapons that will be more effective against ground targets. So that is mines and missiles. I haven't really got used to the new outfitting system. So they're all stored now. Right, so what's the placement on these? So the two on the bottom I want to change for mines. So that looks like these two. So we'll change those for yeah, mines. There we go. So what do we have? So yeah, put the big mines in there. And for the top ones, we want missiles. Right, so those bottom ones are ones I've got stored. Right, so we don't want seeker missiles, so we just want dumb missiles. It looks like missiles only come in size 2B, so let's put those on. Yeah, having missiles and mines is a good way to make enemies with the local factions, but it will clear them all out. Right, so that's those fitted out. I'll come out of it again. Yeah, let's set the fire groups. So fire groups. So I'll put the missiles on 1 and the mines on 2. Collector, don't have any of those. Oh, collector, do I have collector limpets? I'll put that on 2, and hatch breaker, I don't think I'll be needing those. Shield cell banks, heatsink chaff. Data scanner, I'll put that on 2 as well. That can go on. Right. That can go on. I can go on 2. put that on 2 as well. Right, okay. Right, so now we're going to change the SRV. So back into outfitting. Let's get a new Scorpion. Hopefully they've got a Scorpion here. Oh, I don't have a vehicle hangar. All right, okay. All right. Right, so that is hard points. Utility mounts. What have I got in there? Heat sink launcher, chaff, shield boosters. Seems reasonable. What's this? Is core internals. So lightweight alloys. Yeah, I think we can stick with that. Guardian Hybrid 5A, that seems like a good thing. Thrusters 6C. Right, can we upgrade that? Replace module. See, have we got a 6A? We have got 6A thrusters, so let's go with those. And equip. Right, so we'll have to engineer those. Frame shift drive is 5B. That's not very good. Can we get that up to a 5A? Um, 5B. Alright, so I have 5As, but they are in the bubble. Alright, so I don't have anything there to replace to get up to 5A. Life support for C. Right, okay. I'll normally put these in life support. Do we have... right, we don't have a 4D, so 4C is probably the next lightest. 7A for the Guardian power distributor. Sensors 6D, that's good. Fuel tank, that's okay. Right, so that's okay as well. Right, so optional internals, what do I have? Right, so I have an empty slot there. So that hatch brake Olympic can be moved. Not sure if I'm going to need hatch brake Olympics. Oh. Right, I did need hatch brake Olympics. One of the Guardian missions here was to collect escape pods, and the best way to get escape pods was from a megaship. Right, so that's... I want to move... how do I move it? Used to be a move option here. Replace, sell, store, swap. So let me swap. Right. So hopefully, I'm not sure if you can get a cargo bay into a size 2 slot. Let's see. No, not a cargo bay, a ship. Planetary vehicle hangar. That's what we want. And let's go for the. We'll go for the powered lighter one. Right, what else do we have on this ship? Right, so got cargo space, 64 tons of that, so that's okay. Bi-wave shield generators. Not sure why I went for bi-wave. Have we got any better ones than that? Shield generators. A. Alright, that totally whacks my power up above the limit. Right. Right, so let's go for the 6A. Alright, so because of that, I'm probably going to have to improve the power supply a little bit. Shield cell banks, collector limpets, guardian, hull reinforcements. Right, so let's go back to the core. Right, so I've got a 7A guardian on there already. Right, so do we have a normal 7A? Oh, we can get 8. We can get an 8. So there's a normal 7A there. Right, so I think I'm going to get a normal 7A. Have I ever got a normal 7A? No, I haven't got one. To compare it. Alright, it's just the power distributors. Alright, is that... Right, it's not the power distributor I want to change, it's the power supply. Right, so I've got a 5A there. It's only a little bit short. I'll see if I can engineer that one up. I might be able to engineer that one to get it to work. Okay, right, okay. SRV. I've still got to get the SRV. Oh, they've only got the Scarab here. They haven't got the Scorpion. Right, I'll have to shop around for one of those a bit. All right. Let's see if we can get see what engineering we have on here. Right. Right, so the power supply. Right, so that's looking like the power supply is probably engineered with the old system. Or it's... So I'm probably going to have to either take that to an engineer. Let's, I can't remember how you view the power supply. Right, let's go back to delivery and see what's on there. It's probably a legacy one. Core internal. Ah, it's a Guardian one. Okay. All right, let's change the Guardian one to a normal 5A if we can. Should we go for a 6A? Right, so 6A, it's heavier. Heat efficiency is the same. Oh, just that was an 8A. Right, I don't want an 8A, I want a 6A. 6. Yeah, we'll go for this. Yeah, we've got a Guardian 5A. We'll upgrade that to the 6A. Right, okay. Let's go and engineer those. So we've got the Guardian 6A, plenty of power on there. We've got to upgrade the shields. Shield cell banks. No, the shield. Oh, shield generator. Right. So it's not engineered. So we just upgrade those. Doing the engineering is a lot easier when you've got all your inventory full. I didn't need to do that one, but okay. Right, let's see how many attempts it takes to get this to fully engineered. You can normally do it in about 8. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should do it. Oh, just a little speck off. So, yeah, it took 7 to get that to fully engineered. Right, okay. Mines. All right, I'm not sure what blueprints I have for mines. High capacity. Right, so I think high capacity is probably what I want to go for. But I'm going to call that a day for the stream. That is the last stream I will do for the tour of the galaxy for a while. The next stream I will do will be the Colonia engineers stream, and we'll go through and start collecting the Colonia engineers. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.